Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. What we got for you is a reaction video, and this is me reacting to the brand new gameplay that is Doc's game, that is Deadrop. I reacted and talked about a while back what I thought about Deadrop, so this is kind of me reacting to the brand new gameplay that we just got at Doc's event with Midnight Society in Texas. If you do enjoy this, do me a couple things here. Leave a like on this, hit the sub button if you've not yet. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. We got a reaction video for y'all here. This is Doc's game, Deadrop. This is from the event, and this is basically the newest gameplay that we have of it. You know, I'll say I tuned in a little bit here and there to just kind of see how it was going, but this is really gonna be my first time kind of watching this new gameplay and kind of seeing how Deadrop is playing right now.
Okay,
so
let's jump right into the action with some of the best.
So you're gonna hear a caster and stuff because this is all from Doc's event, obviously.
In the business. Now, we have 3 maps. Rob, are you expecting a lot of Deadrop victories in particular, or you think we're going to see a lot of people trying to take different extractions?
You got Scump versus Maniac on the first gunfight.
At least not right now. I think once they figure out how hard it is to get the Deadrop, you'll start seeing some early extractions, building up their stash, getting out with some weapons. But right now, I think all these guys are killers.
You got to keep in mind, obviously, this is from the event.
Right now, and already into a few engagements.
I want to see the inventory system.
A lot more fluid.
I didn't actually see the inventory.
You can put it right onto your gun, any of those attachments. But I think a strong gun as well in his hands to start off with. Do you guys have personal favorites when you're on the map?
Oh wow, that's the inventory.
I mean,
It was really quick, but
honestly, I just love the shotguns. I love shotgun gameplay, even though
You're a corner camper, aren't you?
I tend to camp every once in a while.
Shotzi got killed by Dashy.
Taken out by Dashy.
Yeah, so I just love the work that we're doing with shotguns in the game, and we are doing everything we can to make sure that they have a place in a world like this that is super vertical.
Ooh, Z got Scumpy.
Look at that. We've got some nice Z-laner eliminations. Dashy, Optic doing well so far. Maybe no surprise there.
Yeah, our variants will notice that, like, he didn't have to holster his weapon to go up that ladder earlier.
Yeah.
Fluid movement.
I want to know,
So this,
should we make fun of Bonsai right now for sitting here?
I think, well, this is what we were talking about, like certain choke points, but this, you could see from this shot alone, just this sheer verticality.
It is pretty crazy how big the map is.
Of what you had come to expect in the tower. And this is just one sector in the tower. There's going to be different sectors, different level design, but the one common place is that the Z.
So there's like a
verticality is
respawn
gonna
system
take,
in this game?
Major spotlights in the gameplay.
Yeah, the thing
But
is,
if you die, you lose all of your stuff, I'm assuming. Like Scump died, so he doesn't have any of his stuff. And in the bottom right, it says Phase 1 extraction. Okay.
Do any damage, right? So you really got to tailor the routes that you're taking, the place your post up based on the loadout that you're building on the fly.
So, are you saying then if you're up there, say with an AR, you're throwing a scope on that, just really not going to give you as many
You're going to
dividends as
tickle.
sniper specific?
You're going to tickle them, but you're not going to be as effective.
You're just saying hello.
Yeah, and you got to remember. This
I was
is
going to
like
say, this footstep audio needs to be perfect, right? Doc always complains about audio, so I'm assuming Deadrop's audio will be... I mean, you got to keep in mind, this is what, Whips? This is still technically alpha? Or is this a beta now?
And you're potentially giving loot to other people.
This is a pre-alpha. So I'll say, I'll just kind of be freely talking during this as well. I'll say that I've seen a lot of people just kind of, I'll turn it down a hair. I've seen a lot of people, wow, sitting at the top of a ladder. That's me right there. It's really interesting. Like you hear people like saying like, oh, this looks bad. Right. I saw people tweeting about that. And you got to remember, man, this is pre-alpha. A lot of like video game developing companies, they're not even going to let people look at pre-alpha gameplay, right? But Doc and his team are letting people play it. Okay, hang on, I want to see that one more time. So this is like my first time kind of actually looking at this inventory system. So he's got that, and it's almost like kind of reminds me of Blackout a little bit, huh? Drag and put it on. Okay. 2-time is Doc, by the way. Whip said this was streamed on Twitch, so they refer to him as 2-time.
One direction for reasons.
Little loophole there, apparently.
So that's something that we're working on a lot.
See that? Doc already has somebody's very nice.
Oh, called him Doc.
Yeah.
Nope.
Who'd he loot?
I don't know.
He's got somebody.
I mean, if someone's going to be good at this game, it's got to be Doc right now, right?
Right, being able to.
Is there a proximity chat?
If you take down Doc himself in game,
Oh, yeah.
eventually, whether it's in your high without otherwise being able to.
That's like a prox chat too. Okay.
Are you able to get one, multiple? Can you kind of have a whole collection?
Yeah, so variant ID tags are a collectible just like anything else. So if you kill somebody multiple times, you're constantly...
I want to like look at what he has in his inventory. Sorry. I'm really curious about, so that's ammo, that's guns. So he just has all this in his backpack. And if he extracts with this, he keeps it all, right? Basically, that's the concept. You just put a backpack on, so I'm assuming he can hold more.
Brad a whole lot, you're gonna have this
I have a stack of Brad variant IDs so high.
That is not true.
It is.
To your question, yeah, 100%. If you're able to kill a variant and get their identity tag,
This is like a purple gun. That was. This is Dashy.
And here's the thing: right now, people.
So healing kind of works PUBG-like, or like H1 if you've played that.
Now start getting more of those people that are not.
Dashy's on mouse and key?
That's what's going to be really cool. As a founder, people that are or variant, they have that Pfizer Cortex, and they get to stand out. They get to be a bit of a unicorn or a peacock, right? They get to show off, and that is something that is so exciting for us as a dev team to fulfill that.
So in the bottom right, I see the 21 and the 2. So Dashy has 2 kills, and there's 20 people currently alive right now, I'm assuming.
It's our reward to them. And that's
like I said, I tuned in a little bit to Doc's stream, just kind of check it out. But this is my first time actually really looking at all the gameplay, you know? Oh my gosh, look at all that loot. It's like, how do you even know what to pick up in here?
Yeah, and I think it's impressive that Hook is playing on a controller, because the controller is something that we're still working on to make better and better. And a lot of work has gone into that, and I think we just love seeing people to be able to play on both mouse and keyboard.
Wow. Wow, Z kind of got dumped on right there, bro. What is this whip? Snapshot 5, right? Technically?
I've got to imagine
is it 5? I'm asking you guys, like, I'm watching this live right now. I think it's 5.
Snapshot 5. Yep. The Deadrop showdown. Some of the best. Fight it
out. Wow. Little one-shot snipe. I like that.
Has managed to take out multiple people at this point. No reason to even leave, but to see this now, that's got to be incredible.
Yeah, it's fun because he's up there, he's finding success, but other people now know he's up there. So it's going to be interesting to see how long can he keep it up, because more and more eyes are going to be looking over there.
Yeah, that crane is super vulnerable to that position he's shooting at right now. If another sniper gets up on the top of communication, he's done for.
I'm assuming the sniping in this is so satisfying, because if Doc has to say it, the sniping's going to be like top tier, obviously. It's one of Doc's favorite things, myself included.
He knows there's another ladder behind him.
It'll be more fun if he doesn't know. A nice shot.
Did that hit?
The floorboards.
I don't know if that hit him.
We'll see if Hoop may be able to take him, but hey, Doc says that Bonsai's not going to get you. Doc certainly is.
Let's see what happens here between these two.
Another showdown. This position so effective. That healing animation efficient too, really quick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a new feature of Snapshot 5, being able to find bandages on the fly, heal on the run, not have to go to a lifelink station.
See, that's what I was saying. There's so many eyes attracted to him up there now.
Yeah, it's like, how do you even get out of there now?
Left, so a decent amount taken down, but I'm looking excited. I can't wait.
So how I'm trying to understand, like, now people aren't respawning.
Come back as a sin twice.
Oh wait, people. Oh god, I think he just explained it. You can come back twice.
If you come back as a sin, you're beelining it to reach out the person who took you out, right?
That's what I do. I want to get.
Is that an ad block ad?
Back to my bag as fast as possible. Kill whoever.
Talk about that was like on their end. That wasn't even on my end. That's hilarious. I don't know if I love that you need to interact with the ladder.
That's one of the longer vertical flanks in the game.
No kidding.
Like, if I'm seeing it right, they need to tap a button to climb.
Makes it up
I love that.
without too much difficulty.
Although, you know what? To be fair, there's times in COD where I don't want to be on a ladder, and it puts me on there. So
point in the map. This is where the freeze is going to funnel people to. So if you're up here
freeze. So that's like the gas, I'm assuming, whips.
Where you don't have a lot
the freeze.
Of loot, and everyone's starting very equal. You hope to at least get a couple pickoffs and then have loot.
I mean, for what it's worth, dude. I mean, this looks like it's playing really well. Now, I haven't played Deadrop myself at all. I want to hit up Doc and actually play with him and kind of run around with him a little bit.
When you're shopping, you're gonna have
Although can you play?
We get into into a gunfight.
I don't even know if you can play with people. I'm saying I want to play with Doc, but I don't even know if they have that yet.
But there's gonna be different levels of armor, right?
So,
And helmets.
so like this guy's really, so he's in the freeze right now?
In the helmets and the body armor.
This guy's 2 health, bro.
Reduce the damage taken to that part of the body.
2 HP.
So you see Scump here, he had to move up right there because he was being pushed from the rising freeze.
Doc's got 3 kills. Oh, this is Sean. Never mind.
And that was Bonsai had 3 eliminations, but
Dashy has 7.
and Dashy just seemed to be a problem on this map right now. 7 eliminations for Dashy. I'd love to
So like right there, is that purple the sniper? I'm trying to understand the rarity of weapons. It's like it seems to be green, blue, red. I wonder if that's caliber though.
There's our proximity chat, I believe.
Yep, that's exactly right.
So when you're eliminated, do you have a moment to talk in
Oh,
Prox chat? You can?
Yeah, it's fun. I remember a fun interaction between me and Rob. He killed me, and then I was talking.
Oh, American
to him.
Dad was there
It's a fun
too.
Experience of like the bag is talking to you, the death bag is talking to you. So we were just talking for a little bit there, back and forth, like how'd you do that? And so it's a lot of fun for a dev team, and we hope that carries through because we don't want to just cut that experience off at death right away. We want to have more interactions.
That's like H1Z1 if y'all remember playing that.
Respawn timer was super quick.
That was, wasn't that Tyler's clip? The F you say to me, you little shit. I'm pretty sure that was like with the death chat in H1Z1, literally.
Shot you in the back.
Or hey, you're really good. Can we party up?
Yeah.
Hop in together.
Oh,
Well, Hook,
This-
if you were curious,
There's
all
fall
damage doesn't mess around.
Yeah, it is a vertical extraction shooter. So there's things that, again, level design you need to take into account, your placement, where enemies' placement are.
That's the
all of
sniper.
that.
Okay. So like, can he stack all those guns if he wants?
People jumping off things.
What's the
but
backpack
that
on?
moment, Know your turn where you go, oh no, you've jumped from too high.
So he's not actually stacking guns. I wonder why. Is it not worth it to like take weapons? Oh, this is Hitch.
We have Hitch in an engagement. Is able to get elimination Bonsai. Taking a look at some of this armor. But well, you get caught out looting, and that's what can happen. Woo!
Oh, I got him with the double barrel, too.
that shotgun's a beast.
Oh, he's getting all that loot. I really am. The looting system actually looks pretty
That
clean.
shotgun. How pivotal is it that you hit those shots when you're talking about something like reload time or anything else?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the shotgun. There's 4 shotguns in the game. I mean, the double barrel is particularly tricky because you get 2 shots quickly, and then after that, you're going to have to take a long reload penalty, and you got to be really close. So that's the one you see on screen here with Hitch. But yeah. So
Wow.
Goodbye, Jared.
we've got 6 weapons that are really far along.
I need to understand more, and like I said, I'm gonna try and figure this out. Like, I might ask Doc.
That's the
Like
beauty.
right now, there's 8 people left, so I'm assuming there's like you get to a point where you can't respawn
We
anymore.
aren't holding things back.
And once that happens, what do you back out and then just queue into another game or something? You just don't get to extract with any good items.
Literally take what you see.
I think the guy said you have 2
That's a
respawns
snapshot.
technically,
It's a little
right?
snapshot in time of where the game is at.
You can see, I think some folks already at those very high levels. We only have, I believe, 7 people remaining at this point. So this is going to be where that where the lift drops down, correct? And that's kind of that final moment.
Yeah, the super lifts. You'll hear it once it starts up, and it will come down. The walls will lower.
That's
and you'll have
karma.
an opportunity to get on, form some fragile alliances. Because if you all stay on there, you can all extract together.
I can't imagine there's going to be any alliances here today.
I don't see it.
On
Yeah,
Hitch
so
tries to
you
make
missed
it
2
happen.
shots right there with the shotgun.
Well, so then I'm curious. So we just saw Rambo get that nice win over Hitch. Is there a limit to that point, that timer where you can't
Yeah,
respawn
he
in?
got the double. Dude, the double barrel from that
so
range
you
looks
get
really
2 respawns,
like
but
not good. Like you don't want to use
in the
that.
Match, the actual respawns turn off because the play space has shrunk so much that we don't want to have anything feel cheap where people feel like the game cheated them. Someone spawned right next to them.
Oh, so it stops
again,
respawning
it's
at a
all
certain point. Got it.
A balance of where we're at currently in development.
From a lore standpoint, what you're doing is you're calling in a synthetic version of yourself that you've rented outside to come into the tower and fight for you.
Well,
At a
that
certain
explains
point
that
in the
then.
Tower, once the sectors are shutting down, it shuts off those entry points for those sins.
Interesting.
And here, right now, you hear that alarm. This is the super lift incoming right now. So Dashy's trying to get stuff out of the bag, but he's got to hurry because so the lift just came down. Now the barriers dropped, so you could actually get on the super lift.
And it's 1v1, I believe, at this point. Dashy with 7 eliminations. I believe just one other person. And well, Dashy first one to get there, but may not be the last one to extract.
Yep, he could choose right now. Does he want to actually get on that and escape with the loot?
I mean, how much time does he have?
Go for the dead drop and win the 1v1.
There we go.
Interesting.
Done.
Huh.
Dashy with the dead drop. And for anyone, and I know a lot of people in the audience might know what that means, but remind us again what we're seeing on screen. Quinn, what is this dead drop? Because it looks like there's a...
I was kind of
I
looking
know a lot
at
of people in the audience
I wanted to
might
look at
be
that really
Dashy
quick. Hang
with
on.
the dead drop. And
Choose your reward. So because Dashy won, he can pick what he wants on the way out. Really interesting. Huh. Hey man, for what it's worth, listen, I want to try and play with Doc. I don't know if you can play with people, multiple people right now. I might have to talk to him about that. But I mean, I saw a lot of people saying that looked terrible, but you got to remember, man, this is pre-alpha, right? This is like 95, I would say 90%, 95% of like gaming companies aren't going to show you a pre-alpha. And Doc and his team at Midnight Society over there, they're letting people run around and play it. So, I mean, hats off to him, man. The concept's cool. I think the concept's there. It's really interesting to just see how much it's developed in that new gameplay that we were watching there. So.